What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. Now, today's video is a little bit different because I want to talk about the current state of WoW and, more importantly, my ideas and thoughts and the future of my content on both the stream and also on YouTube, and some of the questions that I've been asked a lot lately. More importantly, though, I do want to start off this video by saying a big thank you to every single one of you guys, the people that has been watching me for years. And even though I'm playing some retail here and there, and then all of a sudden Season of Discovery comes out, and then I'm making videos and streaming that 100%. And I know a lot of you guys don't even play Season of Discovery, but you still stick around, you still comment on my videos, you still watch my live streams. So to celebrate that together with Easter, I'm doing a massive Easter sale. So if you're planning on playing Cataclysm Classic, if you're playing Season of Discovery, or simply retail WoW, you can get any of the gold guides for 25% off using the code Easter. Now, I used to have this sale trick where I would put 50% off on the guides, so the people that would consume my content on the daily would be aware of the 50% off code, while the people that would find the books by simply Googling would pay the full price. But it was simpler to just lower the base price of the books by 50% so everyone would get that. So whenever I would do these sales, it would truly feel like something special. So for those people that haven't watched my videos in a while, where the discount was 50% off and now 25%, the price has been reduced by 50% base and then 25% on top of that. But seriously, big thank you to all of you guys. Like, nothing makes me happier than when someone comments with some of my gold guides saying how much it has helped them, how much they like it, because it's something that I put a lot of time and effort into. Like, I'm always trying to make the gold guides as good as possible, and that's also why the gold guides comes with a lifetime of free updates. So there's people that bought like the retail 0 to 10 million gold guide like over 3 years ago, and they're still getting the updates to this day. And that's the same thing with all of the gold guides. If you get them, they will come with a lifetime of free updates. So I will always try to make the gold guides as good as possible. So you can find those linked down below in the description, and I really do appreciate your support. Now, back to the current state of WoW. I think WoW is in an extremely weird state right now. You have Season of Discovery, which, by the way, I've been loving Season of Discovery. I've had so much fun with it. However, I feel like the time between each phase is extremely long. Now, it doesn't take that long to level up to max level, and then you go into the raid. You do that for a couple of resets, and you pretty much have full biz. And that's the only thing you have left to do. You're raid logging. Other than that, you can level out, do Nomer, which is the current raid again, and you're raid logging. From a gold making perspective, it's pretty much, if you want to be efficient, you find the highest yielding steady gold per hour farms and you stick to it. But you're kind of limited to which farms you can do because you're currently capped at level 40. So I'm still going to play SOD whenever Phase 3 comes out. I'm going to play SOD 100%. I'm going to dedicate all my time to it because I really love the phase releases of Season of Discovery. But those of you that have been watching my live streams and YouTube channel, by all means, have noticed that I'm also doing retail stuff, because retail WoW will always be my main game. And now, while I guess you could use the board of Season of Discovery, I'm still playing it, I'm still making gold in it, I'm still raiding with the people in my community. However, it's kind of limited to how many times I want to do, like, said gold farm or the raid. So while we're in this down period of Season of Discovery, I'm trying to mix that in by getting back into retail gold making as well. So I'm doing like ludicrous challenges together with my viewers on retail, but I'm also streaming Season of Discovery. Like, I have not quit either retail or Season of Discovery. And then you're looking at retail. Now, retail is in a very, I want to say, bad state right now, because They recently released a patch which gave us Plunderstorm, right? But if you think about it, like the actual game, like actual retail WoW, didn't really get anything. So that leaves us at like 20 weeks without getting any proper content for retail. So it's in an extremely weird state right now where it doesn't feel like there's that many people playing the game. They're either on Season of Discovery playing, preparing for a Cata Classic, playing Wrath of the Lich King, or they're playing the new Plunderstorm. But there's not that many people, at least it doesn't feel like it, playing retail compared to the past. I do, however, think that retail will boom like crazy whenever we get a pre-patch for the War Within. I think a lot of people, including myself, are extremely excited about the new expansion, which new expansions are always great, right? But as a gold maker, though, like there's so much content to do in retail. There's so many expansions you can make gold in. There's so many ways of making gold. So even though the player base has gone down, it's still extremely easy to make a lot of gold, and it's extremely easy as a gold maker in retail to have a lot of fun. However, it's even easier to make a lot of gold when the current state of the game is good. When you have a lot of people playing it, that means you have a lot of potential buyers. So it's much easier and you have a lot more option. Because right now, you're in a state of the game where there's a lot of markets that used to be good that are complete dog shit. Because you have the same people farming, doing those gold farms. So you have this relatively roughly the same amount of supply going into the auction house, but you don't have enough player base to create a high demand on those items, so the prices go down. So I'm going to be focusing the retail videos on the markets that I consider to be decent right now, and the gold farms that I consider to be good right now as well. So make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel to see those videos. And when it comes to Classic WoW, which I'm also getting a lot of questions about now due to like Cata Classic coming up closely, I do have to say that Cata Classic, that's kind of where the classic version of WoW kind of died out for me. Really enjoyed the 2019 Classic release, really enjoyed TBC, and I really enjoyed Wrath of the Lich King. But moving forward to Cata, into Panda, into WoD, and how far are we going to go? Into Legion, it doesn't have the same feel to me. It doesn't really feel like the classic version of WoW when we dive into Cata. But on the flip side of things, though, Cata Classic, especially this time around with a proper wardrobe system for transmog, just opens up the gold making scene to a whole new level compared to what we're used to with Classic, because now you have all of these transmog items that you can farm, as well as older materials from the previous expansions. Makes sense to farm because the materials are needed to craft transmog, which people are going to have. So all of a sudden, it makes a lot of sense to not only do Cataclysm current content gold farms, but also Wrath of the Lich King TBC and Classic farms. So you're kind of leaning towards the state that we have on Dragonflight, where you have a ton of gold farms to do because there's a lot of prior expansions out which still have gold farms that's relevant. So that's the cool thing about Cata that I'm looking forward to. Is just there's so much things to do, so you're never going to get bored of gold making in something like Cata. But the expansion as a whole and moving forward to like Panda and WoD and Legion doesn't really excite me that much. And then we also have a really tight schedule on WoW. So we have the phases going on in Season of Discovery, where Phase 3 should release in like roughly a month-ish, hopefully, crossing my fingers. And then we have Cata Classic coming, and then we have the pre-patch for the War Within coming. Like, there's so much stuff going on, so it's kind of hard to be dedicated to all the three of those things. So I'm going to try my absolute best to balance things out, but I just want to let you guys know that I haven't quit any of the versions of the game. My motto has always been, if I'm going to be able to make content on YouTube and Twitch for a very long time, which I think I'm like on 8th year right now, I need to focus on the stuff that I enjoy, right? If I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to find myself doing it enough, and it's not going to be fun to stream. It's not going to be fun to make videos. So I have always, and I will always, just do whatever I feel like instead of chasing the numbers, for instance. So just jump on whatever is trending to try and get views from that. To me personally, it's much better to just focus on what I feel like doing, what I enjoy doing, because that way I will be able to do this for another decade easily. So hopefully that cleared up some of the questions that you guys have about my view of the game and moving forward, like what I will focus on and what I will play. So that's pretty much all that I had in this, well, unusual video of the day. So once again, big thank you to all of you guys for watching my live streams at Twitch TV, watching my videos, liking my videos, and of course, the people that can be arsed to leave a comment. I really do appreciate it. I'm reading all of them. And of course, don't forget, do not forget to check out the sales that we got going on right now with Easter. 25% off. You just add the items to the cart, and then you will have a discount field. Type in Easter, and the price of the gold guides will automatically go down as you apply the discount code. So with that being said, appreciate you guys a ton, and thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, have a good one. Bye bye.